Why do some societies become democracies? Winston Churchill said that democracy is the worst form of government, except all those other forms that have been tried. If this is true, it begs the question what conditions must be met in order to democratize societies. Common explanations include the modernization theory and the idea that economic growth promotes the institutionalization of democracy. Political scientists argue that more wealth leads to more education in modern societies, and more education means better informed citizens, which empowers them to stand up for their rights, making them more likely to demand freedom, equality, and democratization. However, this theory fails to explain certain political developments. For example, how is it possible that societies in Asia, such as China and the Middle East, experienced great economic growth and modernization without developing full-fledged democracies? So while political scientists now agree that a certain level of wealth is needed in order to make sure a democracy can survive, since extreme poverty is linked to political unrest, they also say that there must be more explanations for the origin of democratic institutions. Civil society also needs to be institutionalized. Civil society is formed by the organizations outside of the government and market, representing other interests for like-minded people in groups, such as religion, sports, environmental, and other social issues. There is power in numbers, which is why such organizations are crucial to harnessing the political power of citizens. And remember, the Greek origins of the word democracy can be translated as power to the people. Around the world, we see that where civil society takes root, stronger grassroots foundations exist for democratic institutions. And not just domestic factors, but also the increasingly interconnected international community can help promote democracy around the world. There are examples of importing democracy through military force, such as the post-World War II Marshall Plan and more recent military interventions. Globalization, including trade and foreign investments, can also encourage societies to become more open to democracy. Modern communication provides citizens with information and tools for democratization. Democracy is also dependent on political culture, ideas and beliefs about government shaped by social values and experiences. For example, are institutions guided by hierarchy and strong leaders, or is there a long tradition of civil rights? If values such as freedom and equality are embedded into the culture, democracy is more likely to flourish. Political scientists conclude that a mix of factors determine democratization, depending on different social and political circumstances.